Hey everybody, once again I'm the Fish and I'm here to bring you guys another awesome StarCraft 2 cast. So I've been browsing the replays that have been floating around the internet lately. There have been a lot of good ones online. This particular game was played on the ladder, and the two gamers that I have are two evil geniuses. Spawning in the bottom right is the red Zerg of Ohana. It's going to be evil geniuses Idra. And spawning in the top left-hand corner is going to be EGLzGamer's LZ. So it's going to be Zerg versus Zerg. The map is going to be Ohana, and these are two players who have they've got a lot of experience together training. Obviously, they watch each other's styles. They know exactly how they like to play, and of course, they both play Zerg. Now, one of the differences that I've seen is that LZGamer has a little bit of an unorthodox style. Oh, wow, that's I think that's a Terran decal there, but LZGamer, he's got a very different style of Zerg versus Zerg. He likes to go for Ultralisks a lot, which is unusual. The conventional wisdom in Zerg versus Zerg is that Ultralisks do in fact counter a lot of what Zerg has. They're pretty good against Infestors because they can't get slowed down, and they're pretty good against roaches if you can get good attack angles, which is very difficult to do. A lot of times players will be able to kite Ultralisks around. They're very clunky, so it's somewhat map dependent, and it can be difficult to pull off. But LZGamer, he's somewhat of a sniper, and this is kind of his best matchup from what I understand. So I've seen him play games against other North American players, and it'll be interesting to see how he handles Idra. So both players are going to be opening hatch first, which is normally very risky. But no, it looks like Idra did in fact stream this game, so maybe some people have already seen it already. But normally the 15 pool or even the 16 pool, which is what LZGamer did, is pretty risky because if somebody opens up with a 9 pool or a 6 pool or even an 8 pool, they can pretty much just kill you outright. So you can have build order losses. But Idra, I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen him do a 9 pool once, and that was against his own teammate, and he was basically just throwing the game away for some reason. So you don't normally see that from Idra, so pretty safe opening to go for the 16 pool against Idra. So we're going to have both of these players finishing up their spawning pools, and Idra's going to get a couple of Zerglings out. Looks like he wants to scout out what's going on. He does see the expansion, of course. Overlord's very fast, and they can scout out. LZGamer, what did LZGamer see? I'm sure he saw the expansion. Yeah, he did, so he knows that's up, and just keeping his Overlord out of harm's way. So Idra moving out with his first two scouting Zerglings, and LZGamer, he's finally getting up his first gas. Idra has already been mining gas, and he should be starting Zergling speed just in a second. Yep, there you go. Things going to work like clockwork when you follow a player like Idra. You can watch, he'll probably inject, yeah, right away he injects with that first queen. So Idra coming in here now, and LZGamer's going to have to hold this off with his one queen, but that should be no problem. Idra just going to scatter around, going to see what's going down. He's mostly looking for a Baneling nest, because this is about the time when you start to see players actually throwing down that Baneling nest. Whoops. Let's take a look at the APM. Idra, a little bit higher APM at this point in the game. Neither player astronomically high or anything like that. So it looks like LZGamer is going to throw down a Spine Crawler here. This is, like I said, this is the time when you start seeing Baneling nests coming down, and oh, we did just see the Baneling nest get thrown down by Idra. So he should be putting down another Gas Geyser very soon as well to take advantage of it. And LZGamer is going to go for the Roach Warren. So that's interesting. He's still on one geyser. You got to go. Both of these players are going to have to go up to a second or even third geyser pretty soon. We'll have to watch and see the timing of that to see, you know, how heavily does Idra want to commit to this. And he's getting 2 more geysers down, so maybe he wants to do some pretty heavy aggression. And okay, he's actually getting a Roach Warren behind this. So this may be more defensive in nature. Both players continuing to drone up. LZGamer actually taking a bit of a supply lead, but I think that's due to the extra queen on the map. think he does in fact have one more queen than Idra. Idra, yeah, he's just going to get some defensive banelings out, and then what we're probably going to see is that Roach Infestor play. So these gases are going to be in fact to get Infestors out. We should see a layer coming down pretty soon for both of these. LZ actually getting another hatchery, so that's interesting. Maybe he wants to put on some pressure before the Infestors come out. And he's kind of oversaturated now on 2 bases, so he's got to probably throw some drones into the gas. And okay, so there we do in fact see the layer come down, 2 Evo chambers and a hatchery. And this is kind of interesting to me. They both kind of are just blindly going for the same builds, but Idra's going to have his units out faster, so looks like EGLzGamer will probably have to defend here at first. He's trying to get rid of one of these overlords, which would be nice with supply block Idra if we were able to get this guy. And oh, run away, overlord! Are these queens gonna get it? Looks like they are. And final piercing blow. But now Idra's gonna be moving in, and whoop, that's a lot of banelings. He's got a bunch of gas saved up. So this is gonna be a very strong attack. It's not completely all in. But, I mean, nothing really is in Zerg versus Zerg, but Idra has just dumped a lot of his minerals and gas into this, so this is going to be really tough for EGLzGamer to hold out to here. So Idra's coming in with all of his units. He's going to start working on the Spine Caller and the Queen. EGLzGamer, some of his roaches are out of position. Now the banelings are going to come in, and they're just going to roll right into these queens. Great transfuses by EGLzGamer. Wow. He actually is able to hold off that ramp and take out most of those banelings, so those are going to be wasted banelings, only getting energy, and Idra's going to fall back here. He's not even going to try and take this hatchery out. So really nice defense by EGLzGamer. He even moved all of his drones over so that he wouldn't lose them. Now he's got +1/+1 on the way, as well as roach speed. So EGLzGamer definitely going to be taking a bit of a lead here, but the supply is still showing that Idra is doing pretty well, and that's due to the number of roaches he still has on the map, and he's trying to go for a 3rd base, so we're going to have to see what EGLzGamer wants to do in this case. Is he going to stick with the roaches? Is he going to try to get Festers out? Is he just going to go for an attack? He's just pumping out units right now, and no 3rd base coming down, so he could hit a timing attack with +1/+1 if he moves out right now. He could use his next wave. Okay, he is supply blocked, so well, it might be a bit suicidal. There's not that many roaches, but it's a good amount. 18 roaches. He may be able to try and come in and deny this 3rd. So what's he going to do? He's not going to move out, and it looks like, well, he is going to have quite a long time where he has +1/+1, and Idra does not. Now he's working on +2. Okay, so EGLzGamer is getting roach speed out as well as +2 attacks. 2 more queens. The queens will probably be for defense. Again, he's still not taking 3rd base, so yeah, he's going to have to, he wants to move out here. Idra's going to come in here with these Zerglings. He's going to see the roaches on the move. He's going to go, he wants to check for that 3rd base, but he also doesn't want to lose his units. He doesn't see the 3rd base. He does have some banelings there. No burrow yet for Idra, though, so he can't really burrow those. EGLzGamer, he's continuing to pump out roaches here, and his timing window is rapidly closing. He wants to move out now if he wants to hit a timing where he's got the upgrade advantage. And 9 roaches and 10 Zerglings on the way for Idra, whose own army. So I think the window where LZ could have attacked is kind of closing here. And Idra's macro starting to show itself with this earlier 3rd base. So okay, LZ thinking about moving around. He's got a creep highway using these overlords to get a creep highway, so maybe he'll just utilize that. Idra gonna come in for the counterattack, a few banelings, but it looks like these queens. Oh, the banelings! Oh no! Losing a bunch of drones here, and LZ actually withdrew his roaches. Now he's just gonna go for a big attack here. He's actually gonna pull his queens as well. Let's check the income tab. It's definitely going to be favoring Idra. He's up by about 6 harvesters, and he's got better saturation on his bases. He's going to abandon his 3rd base here. And, I don't know. Okay, so Idra's coming back in to do another counterattack, and EGLzGamer's got nothing here. Since he pulled all his queens, he's got nothing to deal with this. And, LZ, why aren't you killing his base? Go kill it. Go kill it, dude. Come on. This is where that APM really starts to show. So this hatchery is going to die. A few roaches are going to spawn, take out those Zerglings. But now Idra has to contend with, wow, look at that roach count. Let's check the units tab. So we're going to have 48 to 49 roaches, almost dead even, but LZ attacking into a weird position. He's actually got a good concave here. Is he going to be able to take out EGIdra? The upgrades are absolutely even right now. +2 just about to finish. Will that be enough to turn the tides for EGLzGamer? He's moving in here, working on taking out these roaches. The +2 starting to really work. A lot of these EGIdra roaches are now falling. A few reinforcements coming in, but those are going to get taken out. The spine crawler goes down. 2 more in the back, however, and EGIdra's roach count is dwindling. Great transfuses keeping a few of these roaches alive. But will it be enough for EGLzGamer to break EGIdra? It looks like it is going to just barely be enough, but will these spine crawlers go down? Yes, one-shotting the spine crawlers. And these queens doing working here, but it looks like EGIdra might be able to turn it around. He should probably pull some drones at this point. A great transfuse, another great transfuse, a couple more reinforcements trickling in for both of these players, and the battle is going to continue, but that is a lot of roaches. So a nice inject around. EGLzGamer is able to reinforce his army, and EGIdra just unable to break this attacking force, and that +2 attack is really what won EGLzGamer's this game. Granted, EGIdra was in kind of a bad spot here. You can utilize this to get a decent concave, but it was pretty dead even, and then, well, EGIdra just couldn't quite hold it off. So yeah, really well played by EGLzGamer. He was able to really deliver the killing blow, and that's why he's kind of a ZvZ sniper. He's really good at that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. I'm going to be putting out some more in the near future, so thanks for watching.